Hello, and welcome to our cybersecurity program for everyone. In this program, we'll discuss various methods and strategies to keep yourself secure. Cybersecurity is an ever-evolving field. You should adopt a proactive approach and follow good habits, such as not using the same password for all accounts, avoiding shady links, and staying generally aware of the evolving threat landscape. So, let's start with your actual assessment of your current risk. Before exploring any solutions, it's crucial to understand the potential sources of vulnerabilities. So, you have to first start by identifying all your devices. Now, this is a significant step. List down all your phones, laptops, tablets, and all your smart devices that you regularly use, because any of them can be a source of vulnerability and can lead to different types of threats. The second one is to ensure that you have listed your accounts such as email, social media, and banking, and assign priority and importance to each of them so that you can decide how often to monitor them. For example, if there's a bank account that you use regularly, you must check the transactions frequently. If there is an email account that you use often, it's vital to ensure that its password is always secure. So, make sure to list all these things. Next, it's essential to understand different risky behaviors, such as reusing passwords, clicking on unknown links, or engaging with spam emails. Therefore, it's crucial to improve your habits. The first thing you need to do is open a spreadsheet and list all your devices, email accounts, and passwords. Then assign a priority to each of them. After that, review them individually. How risky is device A? How hazardous is your social media or bank account? This is an essential step in keeping yourself safe. Moving on, once you have listed your devices, it's essential to secure them. The first step is to update the software. Ensure that your desktop, phone, and tablet are running the latest software and that all your apps are updated to their latest versions. Once apps and firmware become outdated, there's a higher chance of vulnerabilities being discovered and exploited by hackers. Use strong locks. Ensure that you enable PINs, passwords, or biometric authentication on all your devices so that it is difficult for anyone to access them if the device is physically stolen. You must enable encryption. We'll talk about encryption in greater detail in a later video, but you should start using it on your devices. Some modern devices have encryption enabled by default, but we will discuss it in detail very soon. The next step is to install antivirus software. Use a reputable antivirus program to help detect and remove malware from different sources. Some tools that you can use to secure your devices include Windows Defender or Malwarebytes. For Mac, we have Bitdefender or XProtect. For mobile, there's Avast Mobile Security and Lookout. The next one is an essential aspect of keeping yourself secure, that is, using strong passwords and authenticator tools. Weak passwords are a hacker's best friend. Ensure that the strong passwords you use are easy to remember but challenging for others to guess. Use a password manager to store and generate passwords securely. We'll cover password managers in greater detail in a later video. You must enable two-factor authentication, which adds an extra layer of security to your critical accounts. Some software you can use for this includes LastPass or 1Password. We'll cover LastPass in a separate video. Or you can use authenticator apps like Google Authenticator. The next step is to ensure you are using a secure internet connection. If you're using public Wi-Fi, there's a chance that someone can eavesdrop on your activity, which means your data may not be secure during transmission. One of the easiest ways to protect yourself is to use a VPN. So whenever you are on a public network, please use a VPN. We will be covering VPNs and their use in greater detail. You can use some tools like NordVPN or ExpressVPN. You must also secure your passwords. Make sure to change the default admin password, as they are commonly used across different machines and must be changed regularly. Avoid using public Wi-Fi as much as possible. The next step is to safeguard your data. Data breaches are the worst. Hackers can steal your identity or data and use or sell it. So it's essential to keep your data safe. One vital step is to back up your data regularly. We'll cover backup software in more detail, but you should store copies of key files offline or in the cloud. You should monitor accounts for unauthorized activity, especially in bank statements and credit reports. A transaction may occur without your awareness, and by the time you notice, the money may already be gone. So it's essential to monitor these regularly. You can also use credit-free services from agencies like Equifax if you're not actively using credit cards. Some tools that you can use to safeguard your data include external hard drives or cloud drives. You can also use identity monitoring services like Karma or LifeLock. The next step to keeping yourself safe is to avoid phishing and social engineering. Most attackers use social engineering, where they trick you into giving away your information by creating fake forms or websites. You must check the URL before filling out any form. Whenever you provide your data, be very careful. Verify sources. Don't click on links or download attachments from unknown senders. Always check URLs when filling out forms and continue to educate yourself. Learn to spot red flags. Some tools, like Gmail and Outlook, have powerful spam filters that help keep you safe. Browser extensions such as uBlock Origin or HTTPS Everywhere can help block malicious content. We will cover uBlock Origin in greater detail. The next step is to ensure that you browse safely. Your online behavior can expose you to threats. Use secure browsers. You can choose privacy-focused options or configure mainstream ones with strong privacy settings. Always clear cookies and avoid sketchy websites. Stick to reputable sources and don't give your data to untrusted websites. Some tools that can help include Firefox with privacy settings, Brave, and ad blockers, like AdBlock Plus or uBlock Origin. As discussed above, threat scenarios are ever evolving, so it's crucial to stay informed and be prepared. Follow the news. Stay updated about the latest scams and phishing techniques. Simulate attacks and test your awareness with phishing quizzes. Have a response plan ready. Know what to do if you're hacked or your data is stolen, how to change passwords, who to inform, and how to respond quickly. Some helpful sources include news sites like Krebs on Security or Bleeping Computer. There are also many free phishing test websites you can use. Just search for them. Final tips. Prioritize your cybersecurity. Focus on high-value targets like your email and banking accounts and ensure they are always secure. Simplify, automate whatever is possible, such as firmware updates, so you don't have to do them manually. Be skeptical. If something feels off, double-check it. Don't click on suspicious links or give private data to sketchy websites. Double-check URLs before filling in any form. You can also create weekly checklists. On Monday, check for software updates. On Wednesday, review credit card activity. On Friday, clear cookies. Monthly, take backups. These tasks can also be automated. We'll start covering these steps in detail in the upcoming videos. I hope you're ready to begin this journey to stay cyber secure. Stay safe, and thank you.